All right, y'all. So today we want to definitely get into some topics that's going to brighten our day and give us some healthy habits to start off the rest of this week and hopefully the rest of this year for most of us or some of us. So we're going to talk about whether you guys plan to have a big family or you rather have a small family, and why. What is your reasoning for big or small family? Okay, period. And so Bestie's gonna come on now. She's joining us. Sisters in Sync, Sisters in Sync, Sisters in Sync. Okay. Okay, we gonna wait on Bestie. We gonna wait on Bestie. Okay. So what am I supposed to be doing right here? All right, y'all. So I'm gonna give my take on, having a big family. All right. So I want to have a big family as far as like having enough family to go around because I believe in a village raising children. Okay, so I want to be the type of person that can build a family so we all can come together, kind of like Mexicans. Oh, they must have joined. Okay, so I'm going on with that. Okay, period. It's working.
Hi, Bestie.
Bestie in the house. Bestie in the house.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna come up in a second. I'm trying to finish doing what I'm doing.
Okay, so I started with the first question, and the first question is, do you prefer a big family or do you prefer a smaller family? Like, what's your goal as far as family size?
Um, well, for me per se, I legit selfishly only want one child, but
Okay.
I feel like it's selfish to only have one child. I feel like a kid deserves a sibling. So my max is two. One is enough, two is too many. And then my big brother, he got a lot of kids, so I might get all them kids. So it's like I really don't need to be doing all that, like in the first place, because
You already have a village built for you.
yeah, which is a blessing. That is a
Exactly.
blessing. So
Exactly. And Mike took the
uh,
reins, which he's the oldest. So he took the reins on continuing that on with the kids. Okay, I agree, Bestie. Same here. I feel like my two kids is enough. And I feel like my sister, she's on the road to having 9 kids. And so with my other sisters, and of course my brothers, my two brothers, they don't have any kids. I think maybe one of my brothers plan on having kids. I don't think Tony wants kids at all. Um, so with me, I'm just like you. I feel like having a village is something that a lot of people now miss out on when they say, "Oh, I don't want to have kids," or "I want to stop having kids," or we need to have more kids so that we can have that support system for the next generation, right? My mom was the only child, and she cared a lot about that when she was younger. But as she got older, she wanted to have, my mom had 4 kids, and she was like, I want to have more kids. I want to have as many kids as I can because she did not have a lot of family. It was just her. And then, my grandma, and then my grandma didn't really have many with my mom's dad. So it was just really small. When it's really small, you don't have much options. So I feel like having a big family is very important. And even if I don't have more kids on my own, I feel like everybody contributing to having kids and building a big family is very important for us to be able to have, a good foundation, like a support system. So I agree with you, Bestie. I feel like we already got our village, and we ain't the ones building it. Somebody over there, your brother doing it, my sister doing it. So the oldest,
Can you hear me, Bestie?
you went out. I can hear you now.
Girl, I've been on her like, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No,
I'm
I just
dead.
heard it. What's that?
You look pretty.
Thank you, Bessie. You too. Well, I can't
I
see
don't
you,
want
but I
that.
know you look good.
I don't want to be cheaped out on camera. So I'm just gonna. I'm gonna stay down until I come up, and then I'll be on her.
Look, Bessie, I got a little drink.
Oh,
I got a little drink, so
got a
I'm here
little
with
drink too. Hold on. I got a little drink too.
you. But now,
We
go
finna
ahead and
drink together.
tell us, because we heard a little bit about Mike and
Oh,
you was talking.
okay. So basically, what I was saying is, I feel like, for me personally, I feel like one kid is enough, two is too many. But I feel like it's selfish to only have one, because I feel like the child, I know what it feels like to have a sibling. So I wouldn't want, the child to grow up alone. So I think that's very important. But my brother, he has a lot of kids, so it's like we already have, when we have a Sunday dinner, it's already like a birthday party. So it's
It's
like
everybody.
we have a big village. So it's like I'm very, very grateful for that, because I know people that don't have that, and I see the difference in that, and it really don't feel good when you don't have a big family.
Yeah,
But there's a
so
gift in
true.
the curse, because that shit can very much so be stressful, because baby, when I say they be on my ass, like they be on my ass, like
Yeah.
T. It's a lot of work. It's really a
But
lot of work.
it keep you going. It keep you going.
It
You
does.
have something to build for. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's very important to have, like you said, you ain't trying to have two. You having your two, that's enough. But Michael got 9. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So somebody in the family has to have that. Okay, we need more. We need
Yep.
more. Because thinking about the future, like I was saying about my mom, she was the only child. So she craved that. When she met my dad and he had a big family, she like, oh yes, I want this for my
Yeah,
kids. Like I want this.
Bree's the only child.
And Bree, so you could ask Bree, like, the only child in your house is good, but then when you go outside, you want
Mm-hmm.
to have that family. You want to have cousins, that's not just people you met on the fly, like family. It's people you really
Oh
feel
yeah.
attached to.
Yeah, cause baby, when I say, even like with Bree, her niece is basically like the only child, and baby, she be going crazy when I take over my brother's house. She be like, "Oh my God!" The first time she ever went over there, she said her exact words was, "Am I at a birthday party?"
No, this is regular family.
This
This is regular
just
family.
regular. Then she was like, "Oh my God!" Like, wow, I had so much fun. I want to go back every day, every day. Like,
Hello. Yes, and you remember that growing up as a child. Like I remember going to family reunions. I remember, and it just felt so good to have family. Like
yep.
it's really important. And so that's why I want to talk about that today. Do you feel like you want to have a big family? Is it important? I feel like it
I
is
do. I
important.
feel like 2 kids is, and that's only if I feel like if my brother didn't have all of them kids, then I would probably
Have more.
my max would be 5.
Yeah, me too. I think I'll stop at 4, but we might push to the 5. But I agree with you. In one household, two to three, is normal. You know what I'm saying? But then, like you said,
The
you
max
always
is 5. I'm
exactly.
not going past a hand. I'm not going past a hand. That's crazy.
You gonna forget the other 3, they names and some
Girl,
other shit.
don't they stop giving you taxes after 6 kids or something like that, baby? You can't get no more after
Girl,
that
what
point.
is I
What you
think
trying to
it's
do?
after three.
Oh,
You gotta sell the rest of them.
girl, you know how much it costs to feed them kids on the weekends, just the weekends? Smooth over
Taxes ain't
$1,000.
gonna get it, honey. Period. The taxes
No
gonna
stamp,
get it.
no stamps don't get it at all.
And stamps ain't getting it.
Mm-mm.
Stamps ain't getting it.
You know what? Get it? The village. I get my
Coming
day.
together.
I come over. I feed for this day, and I do. You know what I'm saying? We all, what I'm
Come
saying,
together.
put in on it.
And that's
Yeah.
what makes it worthwhile. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that you contributing.
Girl, my brother ain't girl, all the goddamn kids, baby. I'm baby. Check me out. You know. We got all them kids over there, baby. Whew. And
But
they
that's our
always
future.
need,
That's our future.
somebody always need, you got 9 kids and somebody that needs something all the time.
All the time. Girl,
Mm-hmm.
you got me over here like
You
even
like,
though I only got 2, Rhea got 3, the other sister got 4. You know, I'm over here. We done been done with Pampers. Now Rhea having another baby. We right back on Pampers.
girl, Mike got 3 under 3. He got one getting ready to be 6 on Saturday. He has a 3-year-old, he has a 1-year-old, and he has a 5-month-year-old.
5-month brand new baby.
Yeah.
Girl, we just might as well keep Pampers. We might as well keep Pampers. Just have them on stock, like girl.
Mm-hmm.
I
They
don't look
claim
at
they
that
ain't having no more, but I
Pampers
don't
and
believe it.
formulas and stuff. So it keep you on your feet. It definitely keep you on your feet. Well, I'm glad for that. I'm glad for that. You know, I'm so glad for that. Especially, I appreciate it more now that I come back. When I was in Minnesota, a lot of my family wasn't there. But now when I come back, where my family's from and my roots,
Just
I really get to
learning
appreciate.
more. Yeah, learning more about them. Oh, okay. So since we talking about that, let's get into siblings. Like how let's get into that. Like for real, because I literally cried today. My little brother, he he got to his senior year in high school and stuff like that, and he didn't, cause he wound up going through some things and he didn't complete it, right? So like that kind of like made me feel some type of way because I feel like I helped raise you. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, it was like, dang, Dominique, I didn't put in this work, this time, and all that. And my little brother got his high school diploma today, and he did that. And now he has more opportunities. Girl, I just cried. I was so happy, just so happy. Like it just made
Yes,
me feel so good. Like with my siblings, I don't know. I don't think enough light gets shedded on siblings. Like I legit don't know what I would do without my brothers. Like I love them so much, and my little sister. Like I love them.
and
You know.
shout out to Dominic. He did that. What? Shout out to Dominic. Get
Girl,
him
yeah,
a key.
he like he about to go get. He said he about to go do the welding, get him a trade. I'm so proud of my little brother. Girl, I don't know what to
Wow.
do. I just bust out crying because I'm like, people don't like I don't think he realized like it was a lot of stuff that I had to sacrifice to take him to
Exactly.
school, get him ready for school, help him with his homework and stuff like that when he was little. So that's rewarding, and I feel like when you have younger siblings, it's like parenting. I don't have kids,
It
but my little brother is
is.
9 or 10 years younger than me. So I got to help with that. So when he does things, it really is very rewarding.
Exactly.
Like, so
And you
I just
see
want
why your mom put you in that position. She like, girl, I wanted you to really be involved so that you could feel how you feel right now. Like we
mm-hmm.
probably regretted it then. I know I did, helping my brothers.
Girl, I used to be pissed. Like
Pissed.
we talking about kids, we talking about having all these kids, but baby, let's talk about the responsibility. Kaya is 16, she the oldest. Let's get
Yes,
into the responsibilities that these
it
kids
is.
have to have. Like when you have a baby, like I've never had children, but I know, like when you was pregnant with Layla and you was having a Davion, it wasn't no I'm having a baby. So Davion, we finna have a baby. This is your sister, and
Yes.
this is the job of a big brother. You have to look after her to the day that she's not here anymore. It is what it
Yep.
is. You know what I'm saying? So
And you remember when I had
that's
Davion,
serious.
he was like, Mama, who baby is this? He's like, Mama, that baby gotta go home. That baby cry too much. I said,
Ma-
Davion, this baby is your sister. She not going. He said, sister? Because he was so used to being the only child. He like, oh,
he
that baby
said,
gotta go home. I said, when we fuck Davion, she ain't gonna know you stuck with her. And
no,
literally, they've been stuck together.
literally,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
And
it's
like
serious.
we are inseparable. Me and Mike and Dominic, like you can't do nothing with that, baby. Can't come between that,
Ain't
baby.
nothing you
With
could
a
do. You
you
built
can't
a
floss,
everlasting bond.
baby. You can't floss us. You hear me? That's how tight we is. You can't floss us. You hear me? That's them my dog. So
Nothing.
yes, have more than one child. Period.
Definitely. Definitely. Don't let society tell you, oh, well, having too many kids is not affordable and all this. We're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. Don't let them make you have abortions and do all this stuff. We're going to make it work. God is going to, anything God brings into this world, he will provide for, whether you want to or not. And I'm a
Fact.
testimony to that,
Fact.
so, just do what you're supposed to do, and your kids will be taken care of, and God will create a village around that. Just
Baby,
bring
God look out for fools
life.
and babies. God looks out for fools and babies.
Hello?
and people, look, and then in between is the obedient folks. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. There you go. He gonna look
That's
out for
it.
you. So, to anybody out there that, maybe thinking about, having an abortion or worried about what's gonna happen, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I've been there before, thinking, oh well, I can't afford this baby, I don't have this baby, and you'll be cursed. I'll tell you right now, you go have that abortion, or lean on your own understanding, things can get really ugly for you because you made that decision. So just have the baby
Mm-hmm.
and
That's a
let
fact.
life take its course. That's my advice. And
That's
it's
real.
always help out there. It's always help. I found help, you know, in all different kind of ways, through people I didn't know, through family members that I didn't think would help, took the weight
Mm-hmm.
off of me,
Mm-hmm.
just by me opening my mouth and saying, look, I can't do this by myself. I need some help.
And
Okay,
don't
like,
be scared
literally.
to ask for help. Like, don't be ashamed. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be prideful. Like, don't do that.
Yeah,
For real. Like, speak up.
yeah. Think
Speak
about
up.
the child. Think about the other life that's not yours and how it's going to be affected. Just go ahead and go with it. So I think that was great, Bestie. And I want to talk about, well, I wanted to bring up the subject of marriage and singleness, and how do you feel about marriage and singleness? Do you feel like
Mm.
marriage is something you have to do, or do you feel like being single is something you have to do, or do you feel like both of them is needed at one point in your life? How you feel?
I feel like um that's a tricky one because
Yes.
I honestly feel like I don't think it's like a. They say it's a requirement to be married. You know, they say it's in the book, the basic instructions before leaving Earth. They say
You
you
say it's in the
supposed to.
book,
It's in the book. That's what the book say.
right?
If you based off that, but single, I feel like everybody is supposed to go through that time of just being single, because how are you supposed to know how to be a wife or be a
Or even know
husband
who
if
you
you don't?
are.
Exactly. And I think that's something that gets skipped. That gets skipped a lot.
Majority of
And I
the
feel like that's why
time.
so many broken homes and stuff is created, because people don't take that time out. People try to find the the feelings in somebody else versus just being happy within themselves. So
Yep, getting to know
I think
you,
it's
spending that
important
time with
to
yourself.
yeah, I think it's important to have an understanding within yourself before you go ahead and do the marriage thing. And with marriage, I feel like that come from God. Like if that don't, that's something that God's supposed to instruct. So if that's
Yeah.
not coming, if that's not coming through God, then don't play with it. That's just my advice for marriage, because
Don't play with
marriage
it.
scare
Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
marriage
Don't
scare
play.
me. I'm gonna
Period.
be honest with you. Marriage scare me because it's like it's really you're going before God. It's a huge thing, and people
Yeah.
do it and don't really hold it to the expectation that it's supposed to be held at. So if I get
Yeah.
married or when I do get married, it's definitely not gonna be a joke nor a game. Like
Nothing
that's
to
not
play with.
people take that to death do us part like as a game, and I take it literal. So
It's
I don't think that.
literal.
Hmm.
It is literal. People get
So
married and they end up in divorce just because that one vow they didn't take to heart. You know. But
girl,
I
people
agree
be
with you,
scared.
Desi. I feel like being single is a part of life. Everybody has to do that to really understand
You gotta go through the
themselves.
hoops. You gotta go through hoops. How you supposed to know what you doing wrong if you don't how you supposed to know how to correct something if you don't do it wrong and then try to correct it? Like
Exactly.
it's not gonna come out perfect the first time. So you gotta date around, you gotta be single,
Figure
go
out
through a
what you
few
want.
things.
And
Hmm.
then another thing is, marriage, no matter who you get married to, you still, that's why I say to death do us part, through sickness, through work, through health, because no marriage is ever going to be perfect. Even if you married the person that you think is perfect,
Mhm.
that's, it's going to be trials and tribulations that you're going to go through with a person. Um, and so you have to be willing to say, can I deal with this person in their worst part and in their best part? And a lot of people don't get into marriage understanding that it's not something perfect. Like, you're never going to get perfect. You're dealing with a human being.
Mhm.
So unless you go find a robot, then you can
Which
find
will
perfection,
be on sale soon.
which will be on sale soon, right? You can go find your robot and tweak it how you want to tweak it. But if we talking about human to human interactions, there's going to be a lot of imperfections, and there's going to be a lot of mistakes, and there's going to be a lot of things that you as a person, you just have to you got to deal with the person that you decide to do life with. Um, you never want to go in thinking perfection, because people that come in thinking perfection, they leave because it's not perfect. And
Mhm.
that's not how it goes in the first place. Like, you're gonna have problems. Getting married is a part of life, and life is comes with ups and downs, changes, growth, all of that. I feel like going into marriage with the mindset of longevity versus things going your way, you'll have a long lasting relationship. For me, marriage is about longevity and loyalty.
Mhm.
It's not about somebody being perfect or doing all the things right and not making mistakes or just being, you know, it's about me longevity. If you could stick through it, if you could hang in there, okay, that's the type of person I fuck with. Like, no matter what happens to me or no matter where I'm at in my life, you're there with me.
That's to their do us part. That's their literal part that I'm talking about.
Right. That's
Like
what I
that's
take that to the
but I
head.
feel like marriage is beyond the flesh, it's beyond the surface, Bessie. It's not, it's a spiritual thing.
It
Like
is.
that, I feel like when you find your spirit, the person that y'all souls are connected, you're like, I
It's
never want to
nothing
be a part from you.
you
That's
can
your
do to
person.
make me leave.
Yeah,
Like,
there's nothing you could do. Like we done been through
there's
every single life.
nothing
You know
that
what
you
I'm
can
saying?
do.
Yeah. No matter how
Yeah.
long, how many years, how
It
whatever,
don't
like it's still
matter.
that feeling, that twinkle, that butterfly, that's your person. Period. Like
Period.
people be fighting it too. That's why people get married and not happy, because they know that's not the person that gives them butterflies. People
Yep.
settle. People settle.
Yep. They settle. And they don't understand. Like, a lot of people I see, like, even I could just even compare it to like my parents' marriage. Like, my dad really loved my mom, but my mom didn't really love my dad. And
Basically, but it's always, hold on, Bessie. I'm finna come back. I'm finna come back on her through my other phone. I'm finna request you through my other phone.
okay,
Answer it. Answer it.
okay. Hey y'all. Hey Willis. What you doing in here? Willis, Le Byron. Hey y'all. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. How y'all doing tonight? Everybody that stopped by and said hi. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Definitely follow us on Sisters in Sync. We couldn't go live on Sisters in Sync today. I don't know, they don't want us to go live yet, but uh, we will be going live on Sisters in Sync very, very soon. Okay, here she go. Let's see. Accepted. I don't know what that is. Okay, here she go. Did it work, Bestie?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So you were saying how people get married and um oh no, I was talking about my mom. I was talking about my mom.
You
So
said your
yeah,
mom. You said your dad really
yeah. So
together.
my dad really. So my dad was married once before my mom. He was married for almost 10 years before my mom, and they got a divorce. And he had no kids by her. She had four daughters. He raised all four of her daughters, and she divorced him. So when he met my mom, he told me, he was like, when I met your mom, I fell in love, head heels, and I told myself I would never get married again after that. So when he took his vows, he had already been through a marriage, he already figured out, like we were saying earlier, he had that time to reflect and on what he really wanted a marriage. And when he met my mom, he was head over heels. He was like, yeah, I want 100% to be in there. Like, this is going to be my last marriage. And he meant that. So with my mom, she had never been married before, been dating, guys or whatever that weren't serious about her. And she probably came into the marriage looking at my dad as like a money grab. Older man, he going to take care of me. He got all this stuff going on.
Which
and
which
it was for her. Soon as something went wrong, she wanted to get a divorce. But she couldn't divorce my dad for the same reason she probably married him, financially. If she would divorce him, she wouldn't be able to get the money. So they stayed married until my mom found the new husband, which was almost 26 years later. They stayed married but separated. So in marriage, you can be separated but still married. So it's like a way you can separate. So they were separated for years until my mom found the husband. And then my dad finally allowed her to be remarried. But he never got married again, never dated again after my mom. And we sitting here almost 35 years later, and he still ain't remarried. And my mom been remarried 3-4 times. So when it's all about, I feel like
your experiences, because your dad was older than your mom. You know what I'm saying? Naturally, he had already been through the experiences that she hadn't been through. So she didn't get to live enough life to even be able to be a wife to you.
And when she took her vows, I feel like she didn't understand. Like, how some people, like you say, some people go into, they don't understand when you say death do your part, that's really what it is. So even if you marry a man and he smokes crack, it's a death do us part. So you have to stick around and help this. You have to, you know what I'm saying? Like people want to dictate what somebody is going to look like in the future, and you just can't. Like, you can meet somebody, they're doing good, they're doing great, or whatever the case, and 5 or 10 years later, they run into something that they're addicted to. It could be weed, whatever. And it's affecting your livelihood now. You can't just get up and leave. You have to nurse some people through what you said you would do, holding your word. And so I feel like having an understanding of marriage, that death do us part thing, it dictates whether a marriage will last or not. You know what I'm saying? Because people come in saying, oh, well, I don't never have to deal with that for my person. Oh, my person will never do that. You don't know what is going to happen in the next 10 or 20 or 30 years down the line. So you have to come in with the notion of to death do us part. It doesn't matter what that person is going to go through. You can't say, oh, I'm going to pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that. So if you come into marriage like how my dad came in with the understanding of, regardless of whether this lady crazy, she need all kind of, all the stuff my mom put him through, cheating, all of that. He dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to have an understanding of what marriage really is when you come in. And not all the stuff you see on TV, like, oh, it's got to be this. They don't show y'all the shit that they go through in the background.
Because everybody
that they're putting up with.
Everybody go through stuff.
Right. They go through stuff, and they stay together, and that's what I feel like marriage is about.
Marriage is all about. That's what it's all about, Bestie.
That's it. It's about sticking together. How long can you stick together with a number of human beings without tapping out?
How much can you endure with this person?
Hello? Because you're going to go through some shit regardless. But also, like you said, taking into consideration before you go into a marriage, who are you? Have you spent time with yourself? Have you developed enough self-awareness?
That's going to determine whether you can deal with this person or not.
Yes.
Based off your...
The more you know you, the more you're able to deal with the next person.
Yep. There you go.
There you go.
That's why I be cussing people out, because you can't tell me about me, baby, because I already know about me, baby. So, baby, I'm going to light it up. I'm going to light it up every single time.
And when you know you can choose a partner that you're able to deal with, regardless whatever they're going through. You know, you can deal with that person. So you're going to pick a person.
Speaking on relationships, let's speak on how other people speak on other people's relationship. Mind your business.
Mind your business. That's period. That's period.
Don't, you know, it's a thin line. You know what I'm saying? Like I solely believe in being able to vent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
fine.
you should be able to come to me and vent. I should be able to come to you and vent. But know your boundaries.
I'm never going to tell you what to do in your relationship, how to do it.
Like, I don't like that. And don't come around. If I talk to you about something me and my partner going through out of, you know what I'm saying, confiding into you, don't come in my household like you got the leeway for anything. Like, know your boundaries, know your limits.
Know your
like,
lane.
I've seen that happen before, like people overextending their opinion, overstepping their, like, don't do that. Like, pace yourself. It's okay to let your friend know, like, friend, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Like, instead of being like, friend, leave him, he ain't treating you right, this is this, you could be like, well, friend, you know, I like the fact that you're happy, you know, you feel as though you're happy, but me personally, I think you was a better person before you met him.
Exactly.
It's just that simple.
That's
you know what
simple.
I'm saying? Like, don't go into that whole, you need to leave him, you need to leave her, or that bitch ain't shit, or that nigga ain't, like, that's dead. Like, it's a better way that you can, you know, communicate with your friends or your family or whoever it is. Like,
it's so
be respectful. It's boundaries. It's a way you can say whatever you want to say. It's about how you say it. And if you don't know how, type that shit in AI and they'll type it out for you. Come back.
Or just shut up. Like, don't say nothing. Just be like, okay, girl, whatever.
Yeah,
Okay, like, you know.
Mind your business.
I agree with you, honey, but you are a rare type of person, because a lot of people that I've come across in my own relationship, friends or whatever you want to call it, you know, you will talk to people about your relationship, and it's almost like soon as somebody can find a spot where they can throw their judgment, you don't have to ask for advice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they'll have their little 2 cents about this or that, you know. With you, as long as we've been friends and both our relationships, you know, whether you're in a relationship or I'm not in a relationship, whatever is going on, you know, it's always if you like it, I love it, you know. And I feel like that keeps your relationship with that person intact, and you not inserting yourself in what the person got going on with somebody else.
Yeah, like,
you know, like, you still have to think about your relationship with the person.
I never liked that. Like, if I could vividly remember being younger, because, you know, that's a younger thing. Well, you know, I'm the girl in the room, and everybody, well, you need this, and I'd be like, y'all doing too much. Like, why y'all
doing too
much? Like, I don't know. Do you like them? Is you waiting for them to break up so you can talk to them? Because you talking way too much. Like, shut up.
It's right. Like, you shouldn't even care that much, honestly.
Like,
if I like it, you should love it.
Like, do you?
My dad told me that. He like, if you like it, I love it, you know. But he like, you know, another thing is, like what you said, like, you real private. That's how Willis is. Like, I've learned to keep a lot of stuff private through the person I'm with and through you.
Yeah.
Because other people, I can see that having all on Facebook, or, you know, keeping your relationship and the people you care for about private shows how much you really care about that relationship.
Absolutely.
You know, and some people like me, I wasn't just automatically like that. I want to let everybody know who my man is, and
But I've been telling you that since we was younger, and don't tell nobody, because then they gonna want to try it. Don't tell nobody about your business.
You was always right.
They do not care about
Keep it to yourself, and then if you care so much, why you got it out in the open?
Yeah, like,
have something close to you that can't nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, don't nobody judge or breathe on or want to pass judge. Like, get away.
Exactly.
Get away.
Keep out your business, and that's how you keep the relationship that you have with that person more sacred.
100.
Without having all the outside opinions about this and about that, and you know what I'm saying, that will also deteriorate how you really feel about that person and how you should reflect on what y'all going through or whatever you're venting about.
Check the comments.
You know,
check the comments. We got to keep up with the comments.
Talk up too much access causes infiltration. Hello? That's too much access causes infiltration. You so right, honey. And Bessie taught me that. So it's good to have people around you that really spiritual minds, entities, and others. You got other people spiritual hopping on your shit. They cursing your shit. They in there praying, please. I hope it don't work. I hope it don't work. I hope it don't work.
You know, I always been like that. Like, oh, you want to play double dutch over here? Where you been at all day? Because we been over here.
Stop playing.
Maybe tomorrow.
Come on about your business.
Go on about your day.
And that's very important. It's very important to have those people around you because you're right, Bessie. We don't know it all. But cool. We do have people around us that have insight and we're willing to listen. Mm-hmm. I've always respected you. So what honey got to say? Oh, well, tune in, take notes. You know what I'm saying? And you were right about that. Keeping it private, keeping everything in your little box, in your little space. Look at here, 9:15.
And okay, so basically, I'm going to touch on two things real quick in the comments.
Okay.
Yes. 100%. We just talked about being single and all of that. You just missed that, crazy. So yes, protect your energy at all costs. Then we gonna tune into what Willie said. So
I love my family, but I don't do social media.
I do not, and that's the thing about social media. Social media tries to normalize that if you don't post your family, you don't love them. If you don't post the person that you with, they're a secret. My secret that I don't want y'all to know, that y'all never gonna know.
Exactly.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's very important to get with somebody to understand it too, because now people are brainwashed. Yep. Your partner feel like you don't care about them if you don't post them. And all this and all that. Like, I don't got it. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's you weird. That's exactly. Really it's giving weird. What do you say? My family know I'm a ghost. I only love face value.
Period.
That's how.
In St. Louis, y'all know. Y'all can't bump it to me. Not even being on no Hollywood mess, but no, sir.
No.
Y'all be out here playing too much.
Yep. And like you say, social media, it be a facade. Like he say, social media is especially when you touch hands in real life. Like, you can meet somebody on Facebook, and then you see them in person, you be like, what the hell?
Man, somebody, look, y'all, people so comfortable with it. I was on Bigo the other day, right?
Yeah.
And this dude, he was like, on me, Quasi, we hard to reach. It'll be hard to reach. But look, this dude on Bigo, he was like, yeah, like I come on here, I be myself, but then when I go in, I'm not like this in real life. Why are you comfortable with even saying that? Like,
because he know in real life he could fake on here. He could fake it on here. He could, and a lot of the women that you, like you say, that's all about the social media, they the ones falling for it. Because they taking the social media as face value. If they've never met this person, don't know if their life is real, and you go all the way to Jamaica, meet a nigga you think got some money, and he live on a shack on the corner, ain't even got a car.
Mm-hmm.
But on social media, he got the car, he got the house.
Every mother running their phone off Wi-Fi. Can't even pick up the phone.
Ain't even got real internet. Yes, it'd be a mess. So that right there is a gem, Bestie. Keeping things private and learning how to navigate in a private world will be able to allow you to see how the people that use the social media and people that's out there, how they operate and how fake it be. It be so fake,
Bessie, pin that comment. Comment. You know how to pin comments?
Hard to stay in the lane when you in the plane.
Pin that.
Pin it, Bessie. Okay, I got
it. You gotta pin it.
Okay.
You just gotta.
I pinned it.
Yes.
Hard to stay in the lane when you in the plane. Hey, when you flying high. Hey, baby, we in the clouds. Look,
you gotta
we can
for
see
real.
So much.
Basically, what he's saying is he was picking back off what he was going off what I was saying when I was like, being outside and just being around everybody and just letting people. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Keep tapping in. We go live every Wednesday at 8:00.
Yes.
You know, keep tapping in.
Much
Shala.
love to you, brother. Much love. It's a guy,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, one
yeah. Bestie, go
born
follow him.
crazy. Born crazy.
Yeah, like
Period. Keep
for sure.
you tap in. I got you. Yeah, we gonna keep you tapped in, brother.
Turn them
Come back for the
notifications on like you
resources,
would do in your
man.
face.
Hey,
Nah,
stay
turn
tuned
the
for the
notifications on.
resources, man.
Turn them notifications on so you know what time it is when it's time. Turn them
And
notifications
Sisters
on.
in Sync. Sisters in Sync. We're going to go live. We're going to start going live from Sisters in Sync. If not this week, next week. But we going to Sisters in Sync, y'all. So just keep in mind, Sisters in Sync. Sisters in Sync. And
It's in my bio. It's
it's in
tagged
the
in my
bio.
bio.
It's in mine too. It's in our bio. So check it out. That's going to be our main page. But
We going up, y'all. We finna run these numbers up on
it's
that
in.
page too. I'm telling
Hey,
you. So
y'all going to be like,
once we
wait, hey, hey.
look, y'all know how I'm coming. Once we hit 10K, I'm gonna start doing interviews and stuff.
Yes. And we're going to have a giveaway, y'all. Don't forget about the giveaway, Bestie. We doing the giveaway at
Hey.
5K. We doing
Oh yeah,
a giveaway at
5K. We're doing
5K.
the giveaway.
And then at 10K, we gonna do the big thing that
Well,
Bestie talking about. But when
well,
we get
yeah.
to
That
5K,
mean okay. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
But y'all know it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
So the next subject, Bestie, is how do you feel about health habits and eating habits at this time? Like, do you feel like we should really focus on our health and eating, or what is it?
He
Exercise? Is
started
it
on
like
the big back. Don't get me started. No, but for real, Russia though, because even I'm a victim of putting on a couple pounds.
okay,
I
honey?
like my couple pounds. So I ain't
Period.
gonna even lie to you. But either way,
Tripping.
ooh,
It's about the health.
I feel like all the food right now is messed up. I'm just gonna be 100%. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, if you're not growing your own vegetables and fruits, it's you eating some type of chemical. Ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get lucky because I can eat some cucumbers and some stuff. My brother over there growing. You know, I can eat
Growing
little
that food, baby.
you know. So we get lucky a little bit over here. But if you're not growing your own food, then you pretty much you still should eat fruits and vegetables and take your vitamins and take care of yourself. But
Yes.
100% be realistic. Everything is the government messing up everything. Why you think everybody that big?
So
Everybody's
true.
swollen. Everybody's
So
swollen.
true.
Like so, if you're not detoxing, making sure that you detoxing,
Get your herbs.
juicing, getting your herbs and doing the right things. Everybody go get the Dr. Sabi's book. Everybody go get the Dr. Sabi book.
And this is why I wanted to
Out of the
touch on
weed,
the
that's my
health,
diabetes.
Bestie.
Okay.
This is why I want to touch on the health because listen, a lot of us think
Hi,
that we have to
Blanco.
have acres
Shout out to
of land.
Blanco.
Oh, hey Blanco, how you doing? Wave at Blanco. Hey Blanco. So look,
He need
y'all.
herbs.
This is what I want to tell y'all about eating healthy. Like Honey said, we have to be able to grow our own food. Okay. Now I know everybody want to say, "Oh, I ain't got a garden and all of this." Listen, you can start growing your food in pots.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I
Tell my
started.
bestie.
I started my garden this year. I grew watermelon, cucumbers, peppers, onions, all in pots.
Blanco
And all I
finna
have
fall
is
in
a
love.
plant.
Blanco finna fall in love. You said you grew what?
Honey, you know, you saw it, honey. You saw it. Because for me, I eat healthy. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? So I don't want to have to always go to the store and buy my produce. And honey, produce is starting to get more expensive than people realize. You know, when I first started eating healthier, I would get stuff from the store and I would go to, farmers markets and stuff like that. So I know my sourcing is a little bit more healthier. But I said,
Mm-hmm.
fuck that. I can grow shit on my own.
Bestie.
Girl, honey,
I
my
grocery
husband do the
shop by the
landscaping,
day.
honey.
I'm gonna tell you God's honest truth. Like I grocery shop by the day. I don't fill my fridge. Like I have waters and things like
Plenty of water.
things that but like as far as like I grocery shop by the day because
Yeah,
I can't afford like I'm not going to waste food. Like
at all.
if I grocery shop all at once, so much food gets
Yeah.
wasted and then I feel bad. I'm not gonna.
especially the
I
produce.
want to say that I can't afford it because it's like nobody can afford it. I don't care how rich
It's
you
not
are. Like,
affordable.
not. I'm gonna say this. Like, it's so many people out here that can't eat and it's not being able to eat and shit like that. Like, I feel bad if things go bad in my refrigerator.
Exactly. You got all this food and there's people that could be eating it.
And we got 3 refrigerators, so it's like, no, I'm not about to do all that. So I do.
Ain't
I
no
go.
reason
I get fresh salmon. When I do, I get fresh everything.
to
That's how
everything
we do it.
fresh.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the best way, sourcing your food fresh and being okay with growing your own food. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like for me at this point, I'm not even comfortable going to too many stores. Either
The,
I'm going to the farmer's
the
market
main thing is, bestie, is being okay with being patient and taking the time
to get a
out
harvest.
to seriously though,
Yeah,
because it's so much easier to just go get you a burger.
it
It's so much
is.
go to the same little fish and chicken. It's so much, it takes time to go to the grocery store every day, to cook a meal every day.
It do.
Like, it's easy to say, but you have to factor those things in. You have to really, like Blanco said, self-discipline.
Yeah, and factor your life around it. You know what I'm saying? Like for me,
Yes,
it may
Blanco.
be
Yes.
convenient to go to the store, but I honestly value my health a lot more than to just go to. I will not eat. I just won't eat. I'll
Shout out.
fast.
That's me. That's me too. Shout out.
You
Shout
gotta
out
be
to
like that.
Blanco. Shout
Is
out.
it
Shout out to Blanco because
shout
he
out to
put me on this.
Blanco?
He put me
Self-discipline,
on this
Blanco.
detox. Bestie, he put me on this detox. I have to send it to you. You have to. It's a 15-day detox. It's serious, baby.
Well,
It have my
I
stomach.
don't got a detox. I do that every day. I detox and I fast. So for me,
You
detoxing is
always
like
did that.
fasting.
You always did that.
Yeah, I
Always.
fast. So detoxing for me, I do that on a regular, So I detox every single day and I fast. So when you do that, you live that type of lifestyle, the
You
detoxes,
always.
you won't even need it.
You do that
You won't even need it.
all the time. You do that all the time.
Yeah, fasting is very important. Being able to just go without eating, I think that'll help everybody. Just don't eat.
Some
Just
days,
put
some
the
days
food
I'll be
down.
like, it'll be like 10 o'clock. I'll be like, damn, did I eat?
That's how you gotta be. You be so
And
busy that you
then
forgot to
look,
eat.
by the time it's that late, I'll be like, I'm just gonna drink some water and go to bed.
Just go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Or this what I do. If I feel like I'm really hungry, I drink a little bit of apple cider vinegar.
Mm-hmm.
Pop me a shot of that, girl. You'll be at 12 o'clock the next day. You be like, damn, I eat. The apple cider vinegar, how you pop apple cider vinegar, honey. And
Mm-hmm.
for me, I'm the type. When you married, you want to just lose pounds quick, right? I like to transform. So 1 week I'll be big back Aja, and then 2 weeks later I'll be skinny mini 16-year-old.
You a dummy. You a
And guess
dummy.
who I learned that one from? What's her name? Remember on the Huxtables when she was trying to fit into that dress? Girl, I never forget it. I never forget it. She was like, "Girl, I'm gonna have to fast for 3 days to fit in this," and she showed enough did.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't eat for 3 days, and she went 2 dress sizes down, and she got in that dress.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all look, that's for the 11/24. That's gonna be me. The week of 11/24, that's gonna be me.
Period.
So,
It's coming, baby. 2-3 days before you want to fit into something, you want to look different, you want to give a new look, a fresh look. All you gotta do is fast. All you gotta do is fast. Just don't eat. But I feel like, healthiness is very important. So that's why I want to bring that up. And then both of our ideas, bring that together because we both have different ways of how we, eat and what we do. And like you say, don't go grocery shopping for the whole family when it's just you. Okay? Go day by day. Keep your stuff fresh as possible.
mm-hmm.
And that way you get more nutrients because the longer you got food, you sit in the refrigerator, the less nutrients you
But
have.
basically, I always been real active too. Like, I'm a ball player, so it's
And
like,
you staying active, bestie. Talk about that because you always been working out. That's another way to stay healthy.
well, I legit, like, I think people like think about working out like they think about it too much. You get what I'm saying? Like, it could simply be like how I'm just sitting here talking to you and I'm just raising my arm up. Realize this. When we were kids, stop doing that. Stop moving. Be the fuck still. What is you
Just
doing?
move.
Like, stop.
Sit the fuck down. But you just trying to get a little exercise.
Whoop, whoop. This all kids do. They standing there, but they moving. They not stop moving because it's required. That's their exercise. They're exercising. They're growing. Their bodies is growing. You have to continue to move. Even if you're sitting, move something. You don't like your arms.
Move.
Okay, you don't like your arms.
Move
them motherfuckers.
Bessie, that is so period. Like, you broke that shit down. Like, just move. Like, stop making it so.
Stop.
Please, honestly, complicated. I'd rather fast than exercise.
Think about this. I'm a human, and I straight went all day without doing this. Like, do the shit. I bet you your shit go like, cause y'all ain't did it all day. Like,
over this shit.
Move something. Do this. Just get up in the morning and do this. Like,
it ain't gotta be a whole flip and tumble and
nothing.
You know
motherfuckers want big booties. Bitch, you walk around all day. Just stop and do 10 squats. Do that shit 20 times a day. You get 200 squats, your ass fat in the next 3 months. Motherfuckers think they gotta put on a cute outfit and go to the. You bitches be sitting around doing this. Scrolling. I bet you y'all rich. Everybody gonna have carpal tunnel.
All gonna have carpal tunnel. Yes, bestie. Oh my goodness. Girl, I love that though. You so right. Just move. Just move. Why is it so
for
hard
me,
to just
I
move?
go hoop. I got a basketball court, so I go play ball. Go play basketball. I do that like 45 minutes out the day, just shoot around, run some suicides.
45 minutes ain't no time.
Then look, peep this. When I lay in the bed like when you get in the bed to go to sleep, you are laying there. Lift your legs up and forth. Just lift your legs.
God, bestie.
Just lift your legs. Like, what are we doing?
What are we doing? Wow. And I'm gonna start doing a lot of shit because I'll be laying in the bed and let it. Bitch, just move your legs. Bitch, just
land. When I'm sitting in this chair right now, I rotate my ankles. Rotate your ankles.
Very simple.
Your ankles. Do your foot up and down like this. That's working your calf muscle. Like, just move.
Wow.
Just move.
That's crazy. I'm so glad you put it in that perspective because we do make it kind of hard. Like, man, I gotta go to the gym. Man.
Yeah, because your back big because you don't do this. You ain't never did this.
All I gotta do is do this in your damn chair, bitch.
Yeah, your titties sagging because you don't do this.
Because you ain't ooh, that lift the titties? Oh, hell yeah, period.
Bitch, you know my titties. You know my titties sitting up.
I know your titties sitting up. I just didn't know how, bitch.
Bitch. Bitch, when I move, you move just like that, bitch. Like
no way. Just move it up and down like that. Wow, bestie. No, but I'm serious because I know it's a lot of people like that. You know, where you make it so hard. Like you make it too much in your mind to do when it's just really simple. Like, but then again, that's us looking at other people that go to the gym and
people want to talk about the bitch who twerking all day, but them hoes look good. You know why? Because they're twerking
they moving. Cause hey, when we used to dance, hey, look, you can tell me nothing.
I already know that's a fact though, because when my granny died 3 years ago. Bitch, I gained 40 pounds when my granny died because I just stopped. I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't want to move. Bitch, I was crying. Bitch, I didn't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I just lay down. Like, I'm tired every day. I don't want to do shit. I'm depressed. I'm irritated. I just lost my person. I just lost my person. I don't care about shit. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happens when you just don't get up and stretch.
When you depressed.
Like, when you just don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But the shit's so simple. People make it so hard. It's not that fucking hard. Just move.
It's not. When you put it how you put it, it's not that hard. Like when you literally say, just do it. Like you already sitting there. All you gotta do is lift your arms up. Just move. Just move. Like it's literally just saying like, just do it. So you don't have to go to a gym or get a membership and do all this stuff. You can literally just move.
I'm sweating. I know you're sweating. We're just sitting here talking and moving.
God,
like
we're sweating. You see the makeup get shiny.
Bitch, we're sweating. Like, what are we talking about?
Girl, I got the fan and everything. We just sitting there because we, but we are moving. Just sitting and we moving. That's crazy, Bestie. You just really opened my head up to that because I was thinking so different. I'm thinking like, you going to say, girl, okay, do 8 push-ups. Then after you do the 8 push-ups, do 10 jumping jacks. Then go on the
And guess
treadmill.
what
She
that
like,
do?
bitch, just move.
Bestie, guess what that do? Mess with your bones, mess with your muscles. It messes with all of that. If you actually want to seriously work out, walk 3 miles a
Just
day.
move.
Go swim, get in the pool, sit in the hot tub, sit in the sauna.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like,
Ooh,
you
the
don't have to
sauna's good. I love the sauna.
do a hardcore ass motherfucker workout every day just to fucking look good. Like, stop that shit.
Look,
Like,
look,
you want to
and
be
then
buff,
and then
then I don't know.
Bessie, look, we not like you. So 3 days later, we in pain, bedridden, cause we done did all the motherfucking exercise and shit.
I used
And
to
we like, damn, bitch, why I hurt so motherfucking bad? Shit,
I
we
used
can't
to
keep up. God damn it.
I used to put heels on and go to this park called Forest Park. You in St. Louis, you know Forest Park. And I used to run the steps in heels, and I come around. I used to do it in heels, and I used to do that shit like for my stamina, cause like I watched the Beyonce documentary, and her dad used to make them do that shit. So I was like, I wonder if you know what I'm saying. This is a real thing, you know what I'm saying? And I did that, but then I'm like, I did it a couple times, and I'm like, he was literally this was a punishment. Like he's breaking them down. Like
On
there's no
me.
reason. So that's really we're gonna talk about that another time. Like we're gonna talk about that another time.
But
That's a whole nother.
I like how you worded it, Bessie, because like you say, if you just move, right, you're not trying to do all these intense ass workouts, and then 3 days later you in pain, you give up. You stop working out. You like, this is too much. But if we just take it how you
Hi
said in
scales,
simple
my
form,
bad. The thing was up there. Damn, I ain't speaking to people. But my bad.
oh,
Hi,
that's
hi,
Willis.
baby.
Willis say, let me share again.
Karma, what's good, Queen? Hi, skills. Yeah, that
Karma.
parasite cleanse. Yeah, that's gonna be here. Parasite
Oh,
cleanse.
say you well.
Hi, everybody. I love everybody.
Hello,
And when everybody
everybody. Welcome to
I'm sorry, y'all.
Sisters in
If we
Sync.
don't see y'all, if I don't respond to y'all comments, we just be real deep in the conversation.
We be
And
deep in it.
but Bessie, we gotta remember we not on FaceTime. We have to remember to talk to the people that's on
I
here.
love y'all too. I love y'all too.
Okay.
I love y'all. Thank y'all for joining though. I
No,
really
seriously.
truly appreciate it though. I do really appreciate y'all joining. And you know, me and Bestie, we just having Bestie talk like we usually do and sharing it with
We need to
y'all.
know. And this
So
motherfucker Bessie talk.
okay,
Period.
period, you know. So look, y'all come in, give y'all input. And I like that y'all talk. Give us more ideas when y'all come through about what y'all want to
Yeah.
talk about. We want y'all
What
to
y'all want
join in
to
on
talk
the
about? What y'all
conversation.
want to cover? Yes. Wait. What's up?
Yeah. Tell them,
Yeah,
Bestie, if y'all
we outside
he
on
said
our
we outside.
we outside. You already know you outside. You already know we finna buy a big ass mansion.
It's over with.
And you gonna be cooking the mama fucking ribs.
Everybody want us to cook.
It's period.
Girl, my grandma was just over there hollering, girl. They bring them back so we cook them oxtail.
We my
We're
nigga.
gonna have the cook off of the year, y'all. But that's our time. We're gonna get out of here.
Damn, it's 9 o'clock
It's
already. I
girl,
don't wanna go.
you know we talking time
I
flat. We be on here for 3 hours, honey.
don't wanna go.
3 hours.
We've been over there for an hour.
Hello.
I do not
We didn't
wanna
even get to our last
go.
subject. We went over 3 subjects. That was it.
Wow, they gonna love us when we start having our shows,
And
and they gonna
we can bring
love
people
us.
on. That's what we gonna do next week, y'all. If y'all come on next week, we gonna bring 2 more people into the. If y'all come on, whoever come on, we can bring up Willis or whoever
Yeah,
y'all,
yeah.
and y'all talk with us. Y'all talk with us so we can hear
You know
what y'all
what
have
I'm
to
gonna
say.
do? You know what I'm gonna do, Bestie? I'm gonna book some interviews. I got you. I do this shit
We
for a
gonna
living.
have
I,
some
I really do this shit
interviews.
for.
We
Okay,
gonna
so
have more
y'all.
opinions.
Okay, so time out, y'all. Okay, I be feeling like I gotta, like my best friend. She know Honey. Y'all don't know her. It's a whole nother bitch. Like y'all don't know her.
Look,
She know Honey. You know what I'm saying? So it be some things that she don't even, it be going over her head. You know what I'm saying? She don't know that this is really, really what I do for a living. So we gonna get some people up here and we gonna rock out like that. Which I'm
yes,
so grateful for my best friend because if it weren't for
girl, I'm
her
so
and
grateful for you.
I would have lost myself a long time ago. And I'm gonna just say that
Me,
because
me
like
myself.
literally, like it took for my grandma to pass away for me to be like, bitch, okay, you karma, but no, bitch, you're honey. Like,
You
get it
always
together.
your money.
Get it together. Get it together. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I was losing myself for a minute there because nobody calls me that. Like, when you call me, that's no bestie. Nobody calls me honey, baby girl.
Oh my
Nobody call me
God.
that.
She like, who is she talking to?
Yeah, when you
Like,
be
who is she
saying honey,
talking
people be
to?
like, I'm lost.
Oh my God. Okay. We gonna debrief, y'all. And you know, this is my bestie. I love her. I love Karma too. But either
She
way,
don't
you
know
know, y'all, we
karma. She
gonna
just
come
know
back
a little
and
bit.
y'all gonna give y'all insight. And next week, we gonna be at Karma, we gonna be at Blow Mob, and we gonna do the damn thing. Okay? We
No,
gonna do the
bestie, you
damn
just
thing.
call me honey. You
And
just
if
keep
I
calling
say
me honey.
honey, I'm talking about y'all. Y'all my honeys in the crowd.
No,
Y'all the
no.
honeys.
Time out, no, bestie. You keep calling me honey, bitch.
She like,
That karma keep,
no.
it just don't even sound right
Like what?
coming from you, bitch.
Who
No,
is that?
no,
Oh my
no.
goodness.
I want some karma and blow mob. She split the name up
I
and
just
put
put
the
the
first.
dollar. Cause look, as a honey, I'm Karma. I'm Karma.
Period.
You know, so we gonna debrief. We gonna debrief. Okay, and we gonna debrief and come back. Cause look, I don't want y'all to call me my name. Look, I'm blameless. Okay, y'all better call me blameless. Don't call me nothing else. Don't y'all better call me blameless.
Nah, they can't call me no honey. They don't. Ain't nobody slow enough.
They like They like what is that?
Ain't nobody slow enough. Mm-mm.
Well, I love y'all. So I love everybody that came today. We appreciate y'all. And stay tuned in for next week. Follow us on Sisters in Sync next week, y'all. Peace.
Love y'all. Peace out.
Hey y'all. Hey y'all. What's up? What's up? Sisters in Sync. Sisters in Sync.